We offer a very unique service in which students provide the legal advice.
We have a 100% client satisfaction rate, which we're very proud of.
They get a lot of dedication from the students, and it's a really, really well-run centre.
It's the ideal of why you come into law, is wanting to help people, and the services that we provide actually do that. I set the centre up in 2006. I'd been a student here doing my law degree, and I'd set up the student pro bono group with the hope that we might be able to set up a law centre. Pro bono, for me, fills a gap between people that can afford a solicitor and people that are able to qualify for legal aid. If you don't fall in those two categories, then you don't have access to justice, and that's where pro bono should sit. The ethos of access to justice and pro bono is so embedded within the School of Law that it's just become part of our culture. And lots of students come in wanting to use law in a way that they can put back into society.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The centre deals with various areas of law, and we have several projects that we run. The biggest and the first project we set up was our general advice service. The client will come in and meet with a student advisor and a supervising solicitor. The students will interview the client, and then they will go away and research the client's problem and draft an advice letter. It won't guide them in any direction, but it will outline the advantages and disadvantages of any next step the client can take.
They know that any advice that they're going to get is going to be checked by a solicitor, and that the student's going to put their absolute all into it.
It's actually really good working with the students, and I think as a practitioner, this is my kind of day job, it's actually nice to see someone so enthusiastic about it.
You have individuals who come in with real concerns, facing difficult choices, difficult situations, and so to actually come in here and be able to reassure them and work out a solution for them, it's a phenomenal feeling.
Well, I came to this centre for some advice because I've got a case sort of going on that's regarding custody of my child. I was struggling financially to pay the legal costs. I have to pay for the solicitors, for the barristers, the court fees, all of that. As a result, I had to sell my car. I have no money left now, and I was like nearly on the brink of giving up, dropping the whole case. That would have meant that I wouldn't get any access to my child at all. So this has been really useful, I can come and get some free advice, and I can still carry on with my case.
The changes in legal aid have had quite a large impact on the services that we need to provide, but also the quantity of clients that are coming to us with inquiries. Since the beginning of April, our client inquiries have gone up by 20% already. Where at the beginning of the academic year, inquiries for immigration were quite small, the percentage has doubled because lots of the immigration centres are actually closing down. So it's having a massive impact in the sense that it's almost requiring us to increase our services so we can fill the gap that we were already filling because the gap's increased.
There seems to be like a set of legal services for kind of like rich people and large businesses and big corporations, and on the other end there's like a big cut in legal services and legal provisions for like the everyday person.
It's a difficult situation, and I think it's got far-reaching impact. I just don't think that we're aware of what that's going to do for clients and for the legal profession at the moment, actually.